Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're all doing well and having a really great day. In this video, I'm going to be building a 6600 XT rig extremely fast. And these are the GPUs we're going to be using, the Sapphire Pulse 6600 XTs. And with the help of miningcave.com, they have sent me their whole 6 GPU rig kit just to show you guys how easy it is to build a mining rig in 2022. And they also sent me their Mining Cave stacking tubes, which we will do later in this video. We're gonna stack this 6 GPU rig kit, which actually we got one right here, right beside it. I'm gonna be stacking that on top of my Mining Cave tower. So we'll do that near the end of this video, but this whole rest of the video, guys, I just want to open this up and we're gonna build this rig extremely fast with the 6600 XTs. And I just wanted to showcase this 6 GPU rig kit from Mining Cave. So thank you to Mining Cave for sponsoring this video. As you guys can see here, it looks like it does come with a manual installation GPU rig kit, and it explains what parts are all in here and how to install everything. But I'm going to show you guys that in this video and show you right now what it comes with. So there is a USB to SATA adapter, and this tool here is very popular to image your SSDs, your hard drives with, let's say, a Linux mining operating system such as HiveOS or Simple Mining. And next, looks like it comes with some extra risers. Okay, some, you guys can see here, PCIE risers for mining, and looks like it comes with a PSU tester. I know this is very popular with ATX power supplies. And looks like we got an extra power cable here. This is just a regular blue looking power cable. So it looks like we got 2 of those. Now we have this is a fan grill kit with Mining Cave's 6 GPU rig kit here. So I'll show you guys how this works as we'll get a little bit more airflow through the GPUs. Okay, so let me quickly just take this out of the box. As you guys can see, there's a lot of bubble wrap around, but on the siding here, you can see there's a bunch of hardware inside. So let me just quickly take off this bubble wrap so you guys can see what's inside. Look at this. So this 6 GPU rig kit from Mining Cave, just awesome. Everything comes pre-installed. As you guys can see, we got the PCIE power cables here. We got the 6 risers. Below here, I already did open it up. Looks like they got some extra bubble wrap just in case around the power supply and also around the motherboard, just to help with shipping, just to make sure they're okay. And also looks like there's more padding underneath here, which is great. I love the packaging here from Mining Cave. This is extremely well done. You guys can see, look at this beautiful, beautiful cable management. Also going into Mining Cave's specific motherboard. Oh, looks like we do have one here that has dislodged itself. So looks like that is one little mishap. That's obviously due to shipping. So that was great. That is a great thing here to show that, you know, shipping can have issues and sometimes things can get dislodged, especially when things are pre-built like this. You just want to make sure, double check that everything is plugged in once you get a rig kit like this from Mining Cave. Alright, so things like that can happen. I'm glad we can show that on video. But guys, you can see here, this is a 12 GPU mining motherboard, and this is one of their popular B250 BTC-12p, and there are 12 PCIe slots, but we're only utilizing 6 for 6 of the graphics cards because it makes sense that there's only 6 PCIe risers here, which we're going to be using for these 6 beautiful 6600 XTs. I cannot wait to build this, and let's just finally show the heart of this mining rig kit is the 2000 watt power supply. This is for 8 GPUs, and of course we're doing this for 6 GPUs, so we definitely have enough power capacity for 6 of the 6600 XTs, which I believe the TDP for each of these is going to be less than about 150 watts. But obviously when we're going to be mining like Ethereum, for instance, we're going to use less than, I'm going to say 80, 70 watts per GPU. And if we're gonna mine something like Ravencoin on these GPUs, then they're gonna take a little bit more power. Of course, I will show Ethereum hash rate, the power consumption, and also the Ravencoin hash rate and power consumption within this video once we make this and connect it to HiveOS, which I wanna show you guys throughout this video. Now, there's also finally the SSD, which I'm not sure if HiveOS is on here or not, but we're gonna connect a monitor to it after we put in the GPUs and turn it on just to see if it's gonna go into a mining operating system. So guys, without further ado, you can see once you get a rig kit like this from Mining Cave, it's gonna be extremely easy to install. So for instance, let's just quickly put in one GPU like so, and now we're gonna have to screw it into the IO bar here, and it does come with the supplied screws, which is right up here, and you want to make sure you take this out because you're gonna need these screws at the top here for just screwing in the GPUs. Very simple. So let me do that right now, and that is the screw for one. Now we got to do this 5 more times. Extremely easy. Okay, take a look at that. Man, this looks so nice already. Okay, so all GPUs are in. I just simply put them in, screwed them in. Now, there was a stack of PCIe power cables that was zap strapped on this bar. I simply cut that and it released them all here. Okay, there's 6 strands, 6 different PCIe strands here, which we will devote each one for one of these 6600 XTs. And you can see here, each of these 6600 XTs requires a single 8-pin for power. And so even though each of these strands, as there's 6 of these strands, each of them has a daisy-chained 8-pin here, we're only going to be utilizing just one 8-pin. We're going to be using that main one that is not daisy-chained to another one here. So we're just going to we're basically going to cable manage it and hold it there. And then we're just going to utilize this one single 8-pin plugging into each of the GPUs, utilizing every strand here. So I'm going to plug one in just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's going to look like this. And you want to triple check, make sure no cables have come out. Okay, always triple check, because PCIe cabling is one of the most important aspects for your mining rig, or for your GPUs basically. You want to make sure you have clean power, no loose cables, connections, or anything like that, so that nothing goes on fire or melts, and you don't want to have instability. You want to make sure everything's all stable. So there you go. That's it. One single 8-pin for these 6600 XTs. Now, if some people are wondering, like Red Panda, do we have to use 6600 XTs for mining? No, of course not. You can use other graphics cards out there, and with Mining Cave's 6 GPU rig kit here, coupled with the 2000 watt power supply, you can definitely go up to, I would say, 6 RTX 3080s, though, got to be mindful, each of those 3080s have to have 2 PCIe 8-pins. Okay, if there are 3080s that have 3 8-pins, in which case then I would be mindful and probably not plug that in, as this is only one strand. 3090s, you could probably not do 6 3090s on this rig, utilizing a single strand for each one. I would advise using at least 2 strands. So for a rig kit like this, I would stay below 3080s. You can do 6 3070s, 6 3060 Ti's, 6 3070 Ti's. That's no problem, as 3070 Ti's also utilize 2 8-pins, just like I'm using on this other Mining Cave frame here. So you have a lot of options. Just when it comes to the bigger graphics cards, you got to be mindful of how many PCIe is going to be utilized for each of the graphics cards and the power consumption. Okay, the TDP max total power draw for those graphics cards is very, very important. Okay guys, so let me just quickly cable manage and plug in the rest of the power here. Let's do that right now. Okay, there we go. Did a little bit of cable management. Mining Cave doesn't come with any of the like zap straps or anything, so I have a little bit here I got off of Amazon, and they're really cheap to buy. I mean, you can use any cable tie just to do a little bit of cable management for the extra PCIe, if you have extra, that is. So guys, look at this. This is such a beautiful rig kit. I just love how Mining Cave does their, I guess, cable management, and also look at their SSD. They have it also cable managed here. Even the SATA cable is cable managed. Like, that is utterly amazing. I forgot to show you guys the power cable. It's routed here, and the power button is right here to turn on the mining rig. Okay, so once we plug in the power cable into the Mining Cave power supply and also my monitor, which that's the next step. This is extremely easy. I seriously love this rig kit. All right, guys, let me go get a keyboard, mouse, monitor, and also plug in the Ethernet cable for the internet and also the power cable for the power supply. Be right back. Okay, keyboard, mouse, monitor, and power cable, Ethernet cable, all plugged in. And I forgot to show you guys, last but not least, this is definitely an optional thing. When you go to look at their rig kits on miningcave.com, their fan kit is an optional option here to put on your rig kit. So in my case here, right, you can see all these 4 120mm fans are already daisy chained together in terms of the power, and the power cable to plug it in is right here above the SATA cable, which is awesome. Mining Cave really thought about everything. Everything is so nice and clean, and so the screws are right here to plug into each side of the Mining Cave frame here, so that the fans will be essentially blowing through the GPUs. For 6600 XTs, I don't think you really need the fan hub here, but if you had higher GPUs like NVIDIA 3060 Ti's, 3070s, 3080s, for sure, you will definitely need some airflow for the GPUs. But it definitely does not hurt to have this for any GPU that you use on a 6 GPU rig kit like this. So anyways, I'm gonna keep it off for now. I will put it on later once I put this rig on top of my Mining Cave tower. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and turn it on. And the power button is here, and I'm gonna assume that it will probably turn on right away. I know that this Mining Cave motherboard will do that. So here we go. Power button here, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it did turn on right away. Oh, it's actually already loading into HiveOS. So, okay, so yeah, that already, we didn't have to press the power button here, but it is there just in case people want to turn it off, turn it on if the power goes out and all that good stuff. So, okay, so it's already going into HiveOS, which is a great thing. That is one of the options on the rig kit. When you go to look at the options, you can see that the SSD here, it can come preloaded with HiveOS or simple mining. You can choose that option if you guys would like, or you can go with a USB stick instead for your operating system, which is pretty cool. Okay, so it looks like HiveOS is just updating here. And then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go to HiveOS, I'm gonna create a new worker, and I basically need to get the worker ID and the password, and I have to enter that into HiveOS here. So that is why you can see here, enter to continue with this URL, and I just say yes. And now I have to put in the rig ID and password, which I'll show you guys on the screen here of where I get it in HiveOS, and it will connect, and then we can start making, add in our wallet and the flight sheet, and also do the overclocks for this rig, and essentially get it to mine. So I'm gonna do that right now, and you guys will see this start mining, and we will see what the power consumption is for this whole rig in 1 sec. Okay, I got it mining Ethereum, and we're using system total 484 watts. Okay, so I have this power cable plugged in directly from the power supply there, and you guys can see with that amount of power, we're getting 32.6 mega hash. So the whole rig is getting 195 mega hash mining Ethereum, and yeah, this is extremely efficient. On these 6600 XTs, the Sapphire Pulse models, pretty good, guys. 480 watts, that's pretty good. Yeah, but it's mining. Do you guys see how easy that was with the Mining Cave rig kit? This is, seriously, just had to put in the GPUs, plug in the cables, connect my monitor keyboard, enter in my rig ID, password for HiveOS. set up the flight sheet, overclocks, which I can show you guys my overclock settings for this rig specifically right on the screen here. I just love the cable management that Mining Cave has provided here. It's just unbelievable. This is way better than anything that I can do. And it's just, yeah, this is just amazing. I love how Mining Cave really presents their rig kits. I think this is such a great option for those that are maybe afraid of building a mining frame, as sometimes it's not easy. Some of the mining frames out there are a bit difficult to build. And so when it comes to Mining Cave here, it has everything from the risers, the power supply, motherboard, SSD, all the cables, all the PCIe cables are plugged in into the risers. Everything is just perfectly dedicated just for you to receive the whole rig in a single box, all nicely bubble wrapped, and you simply have to put in the GPUs and just go to town. It's very, very easy. Okay guys, so confirmed. It's mining, no problem. I want to now switch this rig to Ravencoin just to see what type of numbers and the power consumption that we get. So let me just quickly switch to that. Okay, we are mining Ravencoin. The whole rig is taking almost 600 watts now. So yeah, as we transition to Ethereum to Ravencoin, this whole rig is taking definitely a bit more power. And I did have a fun time changing the overclocks because we do have a silicon lottery issue. It's not really an issue, it just requires a lot more tuning, as I can put up the HiveOS overclock settings that I'm using. I still have to do a bit more fine tuning, but this is what I can get stable right now for each of these 6600 XTs mining Ravencoin, which is the Kapow algorithm. That is all well and good, getting about 101 mega hash for this whole rig at 600 watts. I think that is really efficient. That's pretty good comparing it to other GPUs out there. Okay guys, so that's it for, I guess, yeah, we did the Ethereum hash rate, we did the Ravencoin hash rate. Now I want to put on this fan hub. Very easy. Okay, I'm just gonna screw it into there and screw the other side there, and also plug in the 4-pin Molex that is supplied right there, which is awesome. And then I'm gonna place this whole rig on top of my other Mining Cave tower here. As you guys know, I've done many videos on these. So I have at the bottom here another 6x 6600 XT rig, and then here I have an A2000 rig, and then I got a RTX 3060 rig, and then another 6600 XT rig. So I'm simply going to be putting these stacking tubes, actually like this, and I'm going to have another one in the corner like this, and then I'm simply going to just put that rig right on top, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And let me go ahead and do that right now, guys. Alright, there we go. We are now 5 mining rigs stacked high. This is incredible. I love it. I love this. Though I need to change up my cable management now, because I recently did a video of cable managing my other 4 here with the perfect size PDU, like power cables here, C13 to C14. So I'm gonna have to redo it all again. My OCD is kicking in, and I also need to get a bigger network switch so that I can handle more than 5 network ports, as yeah, I need like an 8 port so I can do, you know, I might potentially add one more. I just realized I need to have another stacking tube set so I can add potentially a 6th one at the top there. So you guys can see the 6600 rig is here. I got the fan hub in the back. It's working great. And yeah, it's mining now. My whole tower is taking about 3650 watts. That is also including the rig on the table. The true power of the Mining Cave rig kits. And so I guess this extra stuff here we will use in the future, just in case we need to, you know, re-image your SSD. There's an extra riser and such, and so that's all well and good. You can keep the manual if you'd like, and the 24-pin PSU tester. So that's it, guys. That's it. Was that easy or what? Let me know. Let me know if you guys think that was very easy to build a mining rig with Mining Cave's rig kit. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. This is an easy way for someone to get into mining, especially if they're not as, I would say, you know, they've never built a computer before. And so doing it this way, I would say it's a very cost-effective way, as you get an all-in-one kit. It's all pre-built, all in one box. All you gotta do is plug in the GPUs and then set up your HiveOS and do your overclocks and flight sheet and whatnot. So the hard part of building the rig is already done for you. And for some people, that's very hard. And then for some others, building a mining rig can also be very enjoyable as well. So I guess depending how you look at it, all right, so I guess talking about the cons, which in my opinion, there's really not much cons to the pre-built mining rig kits from Mining Cave here, is only if you enjoy building mining rigs, okay? So if, let's say you want to buy a frame and motherboard, everything, you know, individually, there is definitely no issue in doing that. And I have made many mining rig videos of showing you guys how to build mining rigs, you know, with the frames, individual motherboards, risers, plugging them all in together. That's definitely a great way. But like I said, for those that are wanting to just plug and play, get it all working within what, less than 20 minutes? Literally less than, I would say less than 20 minutes, you can get the rig up and running. Maybe even less, actually, because as I'm recording this video, right, I have to hold the camera and explain what I'm doing. I could probably build and get it all up and running in probably less than 5 minutes, to be honest. From taking out the GPUs, taking out the rig kit, plugging in the GPUs, it's extremely fast. You could definitely set this up extremely fast, as Mining Cave has done such a great job in building these rig kits already to spec, and you just need to plug in the GPUs and the way you go into HiveOS or Simple Mining or any other operating system you'd like to use for mining. Thank you, Mining Cave, again for sponsoring this video and also sending me the whole rig kits for the 6600 XT mining rig there. My Mining Cave tower is looking awesome and I love it. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. And so thank you to Mining Cave for sponsoring this video, guys. If you are interested in purchasing a rig kit like this, 6 GPU rig kit, they also got their 8 GPU rig kit, and they also got their 12 GPU rig kit on their website. Feel free to go check it out, link down below. But anyways, my friends, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one. And peace out.